Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Divinity Original Sin. In the last episode we killed Man Goth, the most manly goth that there is in this game. There is an epic amount of loot for us to sort through, but we're going to be carrying on with the main plotline now that we've taken out one of the major players in the Immaculate area. Give me a moment and I'll join Matryx in-game. What an epic fight!
Yes, yeah, that was good. In here is Liana's diary, which we can now read, I suppose. Also, Book of the Immaculates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to start with Liana's diary.
That seems quite reasonable.
Okay, apparently I'm picking it up, not reading it. Now let's read it. To my enlightened Immaculates, I have left word with Mangoth that these instructions are only to be read under the most dire of circumstances. Thus I write assuming that such circumstances have come to pass. If I am dead, the Death Knights must be stopped. Our purpose is the achievement of specific ends, not senseless destruction or tyranny. We seek true peace, and peace is hard won. Oh, suddenly I'm having a moral quandary about whether we're on the right side here. But
really?
I have crafted our no, not really. But I have crafted our Death Knights with the intention of securing the future, not of conquering the helpless. Each Death Knight has been infused with a drop of my blood, and a drop of my blood can make them vulnerable. Take this vial and combine it with the spell I have crafted, elsewhere stored, and the Death Knights may be subdued. If I am dead, it means I have failed you. For this, my Immaculates, I am forever sorry. Yet, in my absence, the Immaculates must disband. Without me, the goddess is no longer listening. Signed, the Conduit.
Oh, impressive.
So it's kind of a, if it's not my party, there is no party. You guys can all go home now.
Yeah, something like that.
Would you like to read one of the other books?
Yes, I'm just very quickly reorganising my skills because I've realised that with the number that I've got, it's actually better for me to have them arranged so all the ice ones are on one line, all the fire ones are on another one, and so on and so forth. So
yeah, that's reasonable.
Won't take me... No, I don't want to cast that. Oh my god, that's a terrible idea. It won't take me just a second. I'm just making sure that I've actually got rain and regeneration available to use. Let's put that there and Winter Blast in. And I think that's probably good enough. Let's just do the Geomancer ones as well. Apologies for the slight delay here.
That's all right.
The Books of the Immaculates, we've gone through and we've read quite a lot of them already.
Have we? I honestly don't know.
Right, let me just do that in there.
Should I just go down through this trapdoor? I'm eager to see where it leads.
Yeah, I think that's definitely where we're going to be going next. There we go. That is all my skills in the relevant areas. Let me just double check with the Book of Immaculates 1. The first Book of the Immaculates, through the Tenebrium made... though the Tenebrium made the miners ill, though the rot plagued them, they would be saved. I believe we have read these. Or at least, this one at least.
Fair enough.
Let's send that to Maddie. And we can go downstairs.
Leandra's headquarters. There's a bunch of herbs and things.
There is, and there is a chest. Which has got a shield in, and some boots. I mean, who keeps a random shield and boots in a chest?
Lots of people? I mean, what does your Tarkov stash look like?
It doesn't have a shield in it.
Would it, if you had a shield,
It
though?
would, it totally would, it totally would. Ooh, Blank Earth Skill Book, that's very good. That means I can transcribe an Earth's Scroll. Let's just see if there's any that I want to do. Probably not. Earth Elemental, Avatar Poison, Deadly Spores. Yeah, let's do Deadly Spores. So, combine with that. We'll send that book back to Jason Momoa.
got loads and loads of cloth scraps, which I am sending over to you, by the way.
Of course, I mean, they can just be used for crafting as needs be.
Apparently, the correct way to access a bookcase is from behind.
So I can learn Deadly Spores when we get up to Master Geomancer. Or at least probably one more level. I reckon that's going to work out as. In the meantime, let's have a nose on further in. Jars of honey, delicious.
I can't believe you're like not searching through all the baskets. Who are you? And a mug of wine. Do you want a mug of wine?
In real life or in game?
There you go. Don't say I never give you anything. I mean, it's not quite as good as my never empty beer mug, but
I've just found a pristine letter. Question is, where did it go in my inventory? This is why I should sort everything as soon as I come. Oh, there it is. It's just in a very unusual color and shape. Okay, Madam Conduit. The Scepter of Control is quite complete. Using this wand, you alone will be able to dismantle the Death Knights. Aim this weapon at your target, and at your will it shall be reduced to shrapnel. Ever your servant, Jalene.
So Leandra's devised a method for destroying Death Knights.
That sounds more than promising.
it does sound more than promising. There's a thing for you to identify.
Okay, let's have a look. What did you send me? Ah, it's so wrong. It's alright. Let's send that to Earthel. And we'll identify that. Yeah, that's a bit of a pants shield. Shield of retaliation.
Yeah, the song's alright.
I
mean, it's not as good as all the ones that we're wearing, but...
Of course. Right, sort by weight again. An annotated map.
A map to the Source Temple in the Phantom Forest.
In the Phantom Zone.
Forest. Oh, there's a vial of Leandra's blood.
Yes, I see that as well. There's also a guitar, one-handed weapon. Nice clarification, game.
I mean, it does seem like it would be a one-handed weapon. Let's grab the book about the old gods. Oh, sorry, the forgotten gods. The thin volume is tome-heavy. Its page is made of an unfamiliar material, at once delicate and weighty, probably skin. Marks and annotations from a neat yet forceful hand are out of place upon its pristine pages. The guardians fled, but the goddess of Source would not be cowed. She hurled the dragon away, far away from the first garden, into a dark dimension beyond space and time, where she and it would battle for the fate of all she loved. Fiercely does Astarte fight, and forever will she wage war against the dragon of the void. Such is her love for all creation. The words Astarte, Dimension, and Dragon of the Void have been underlined in black ink. The Guardians disappeared, and the creature, the Deceiver, was cast out of the first garden for its sins. It had betrayed Astarte and helped to unleash the void. Its curse would lay upon it for all eternity. A single word, him, is written neatly above the word creature. At the bottom of the page, a series of handwritten notes have been recorded. Death Knights, invulnerable army! Exclamation mark. Summon the goddess, trap her, have overwhelming force in wait. Source Temple, Zandalore needed. But where is that fool of a wizard hiding? Kill goddess, free dragon, free void. The void, the dark.
Gods! Leandra's building an army in order to defeat Astarte and unleash the void.
Our
Well,
friends on the home
that's
front will
paraphrasing.
right away. Now that we know exactly what she's doing, we've got the advantage over the so-called communists.
Stop pushing stuff in my way.
I've just slowly been putting screens around you.
Yeah, you've gone through these boxes. Oh, you missed a box.
I did, yeah. I didn't want to loot everything.
Oh, let's send that to the homestead. Oh, stop putting Pot plants in my inventory. Right. Shall we head back to the homestead and talk about what we found?
Yes, okay. I'm kind of assuming that that's where we need to go next anyway.
Yeah. And... oh, look who's meeting us.
So much fruit. Well, I do have another bloodstone on my inventory, so...
The weaver's been hard at work with the thread Starstone has borne her, and a whole portion of history has been rewoven.
Well, goody.
Rejoice, my friends,
Rejoice!
For now we witness a tale from the eons torn from time, but now, thanks to you, restored.
I really wish Zigzags could be removed from time.
I mean, we did kill him once, if you remember.
Void Dragon
Yes.
remained a great threat to all existence. And so, upon the anvil of creation, the God Box was
God
created.
Box!
That's what I look like when I'm blacksmithing.
But still the question remained. Who would guard the box?
That box looks angry.
It's full of
The two generals
the void, though.
Why are you holding my
They
hand?
would give up life and glory to stand sentinel.
Which one are you?
Obviously, I'm the ginger one.
They would be
They're both ginger.
guardians. They placed the box and the guardians in the first garden. home
How does he have a camel toe?
and of the world's most beautiful
How do you know it's a he? Huh?
source. For time immemorial, the guardians stood by the God Box, no longer human in body or in mind, but duty personified.
God box.
God Box Guardians! Coming soon to CBS.
Hey, come back here.
So that is who we were. Demigod guardians of the God Box.
Yeah.
Not who we were. That is who they were. The ones that hijacked our souls.
We weren't hijacked. We were chosen. Indeed, we were beings of supreme importance once. Who's to say?
I'm massively narcissistic.
Now, see, this is interesting because you play to your character's ego
Yeah.
at being chosen, whereas I play to my character's ego at having been hijacked.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Elemental statues talking to me.
Oh. Hang on. Listen, there we go.
Earth, wind, or fire. That's the choice.
Let's go with fire. I always like fire.
Okay, Earth it is.
And that is your final. Perhaps you would like to.
Fine, fire.
We can do whichever you like.
That's the Hall of Frost. So this is the Hall of Flames.
Yeah. It's a little bit burny. Hey, Daramos. Oh. The Trife. I can attack it.
I think the Trife is an embodiment of the void.
Yeah.
I do believe I will serve them again, despite your tricks.
It's entirely immune to air.
Yes. Not very immune to water or earth. Or piercing. But it is level 20. And obviously we're only 15. Poof.
You, what radiance burns from your being?
Okay, I'm listening in.
Scorch even the likes of me, I find. And that is no
Right,
small
I'm going to
feat.
trade very quickly. Oh, so many fire books.
Most impressive indeed.
Oh my word. Infectious Flame, it's basically Chain Lightning, but with fire.
That should not be a thing.
Create a magical flame that forks on impact and does damage to each target. Immolation. Alright, so we're not going... In fact, I could get even more money. Yes. Alright. That'll do. I'm up to 34,000 gold. Okay, right. Who are you?
Why, I am a soldier of fire.
Soldier of fire.
Escape not befit me. I have lived here for
That's right. No, actually, right. As far as camo goes for soldiers, this is the perfect example of it.
Soldier of Fire.
We were invited here by a great leader, I believe.
I bet it was me.
Leader, I'm sure it was. The details, they crumble like ash when I try
That would
to
be because the tapestry's missing bits.
But the radiance of that time has never left me. Victory, blazing victory, adorned our heads like
He's almost as bad with the fire puns as the frost guy was with cold-based things.
Yep.
must understand exactly what I mean.
So what do you know about fire magic?
Fire magic is me, and I am it. A far better question is what would you like to know?
Oh, okay.
I'd like to
and
know what fire
that,
is.
That just takes me into trade with him, but I am going to buy the 2 fire essences off him. And a single fire arrow. I'm certain that this is a slightly different selection than there was a moment ago. Yes, he's got man-at-arms skills. That is different.
Nice. I do like man-at-arms skills.
Well, I'll let you trade with him after I'm done with this.
Sure. While you're doing your training, there's an ancient diary over here which I'm going to read. My friend and ally, your departure has been received with great dismay, but I understand you and I see in your absence an opportunity. To rule is to rule alone. Let not my power be divided, for power cannot be shared. Let that be our legacy. Let that be hers. You know what? I shall marry. Yes, to whom I care not. If the union brings land and gold and influence to my dominions, I shall be happy. The world will never have seen a sovereign such as I, and never will again. You will hear more from me, my friend. You will hear more from me through the legends that will be told. This person writes like Stephen King. So you just mooching over there? I'll go to trade.
I was checking the log for where we are with various different quests.
Ooh, flurry. That sounds interesting. Well, I could get Earthel to learn Whirlwind.
Just to mix it up a bit.
Possibly, yeah. I might do that. Let me check her skills and what she can actually. I'll take my leave. Go away.
Well, it may be worth buying the book anyway.
Well, because it's probably not worth just buying the book on a whim. Right, she's Man-at-Arms level 3, which means she's currently got 4 novice and 1 adept. Let's have a look and see what she's allowed. So, skills, Man-at-Arms level 3, 6 novice, 3 adept. So she can learn 2 adept and 2 novice skills from Man-at-Arms. What can Earthel learn? Earthel can probably learn... Sorry, Medora can probably learn loads. She's also Man-at-Arms 3? No, she's Man-at-Arms 4. So she can have 6 novice, 4 adept, and 1 master. Okay. So at least 2 adept each, 1 master, and a couple of novice skills for Earthel. You, fire person, trade. Shackles of Pain is a master skill. Mark a target that will receive all of the damage you receive.
Wow. That sounds like a fun thing.
What? Or Flurry is a master skill as well. Maybe Flurry would be worth it. Shackles of Pain sounds interesting and fun, but maybe not particularly useful. So if I'm taking that... also, 2 adept skills. So Whirlwind is definitely one, because that's going to be for Earthel. Could take Taunt, but I'm not sure that's... If I was going to take Taunt, I would have to take Man-at-Arms as... Sorry, the Shackles of Pain as well. Could take Crippling Blow for Earthel. Sorry, for Muley. Could take Rage for Earthel, though. Enraged gives 50% damage boost, 2% critical chance, minus 25% chance to hit, and minus 20 armor. So, it's interesting. Shackles of Pain lasts 5 turns. Alright, let's just buy these for the moment. So, you can have all the crap. You can have these, you can have these.
I'm just going through checking to see what I could potentially craft. Yeah, most things it's recognizing I can use the various essences I've got to improve them, which is nice, but not massively helpful.
I should probably actually like use half the stuff that I've got. Don't need a huge amount more. That's a bit much. What weapons do they have? Loads. Immunity to bleeding robes. Bow is quite interesting. That's not great. No, a lot of these are just kind of a bit pointless. Okay, so let's take these back, I suppose. And the golden spoon. Can I balance it with cash? Yes, I can. Close enough. 3. That'll do for the moment. Take my leave, and I shall learn both of these. So Flurry goes over to Earthel. Sorry, to Muley. Learn skill. That's going to be nice to try. And learn Whirlwind over here. Nice. Very much looking forward to using Whirlwind. I think that'll do for logistics. I don't want to spend too long just like buying stuff.
Yeah, I've just gone through my skills again just to make sure that I had everything all sorted.
Can always come back off camera and do it. Alright, Zigzag seems to be trying to tell us to go that way. No, that's back to the mate. Oh god, what the hell? Wait.
Who the hell?
Crooked Bee, Tadding, Angthon. Right, Nil Tov.
So I'm talking to Citra Akara.
Yes. I can't actually listen in because they're on someone else.
Bzzzt, strange. I'm zapping you just as hard as my finely tuned mental prowess allows, yet I can't seem to send a single hair on your head.
No, not violence.
Zapping explosions.
Bloody mist and other beautiful bits flying into high heaven.
I'll take my leave.
Yeah, this is
weird.
Yes, extra odd. So is there a new area up here then?
No, it's just inactive portals.
Dark Underlord.
Yeah, so generally speaking, I think we are done with this. But if you remember, we've got the via
You should come listen in to me.
Oh, hang on, let's head up to you.
Aren't you going to leap through?
Okay.
Knows what wonder awaits
Have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed
Right,
inside.
you are. Grab a drink, sit you down, and lend me
All right, I'll grab a drink.
you have. We imps, you see, are a mixed breed of
Demons!
and some
Kill them!
long forgotten
Kill them!
which means we aren't as evil as the devils that will got us. But I'll be damned twice over if we aren't as clever.
Then you're double damned.
We hail from the realm of Nemesis.
Nemesis
sounds
is not
like-
a realm, it's a concept.
It sounds like a fun realm.
Their knowledge of secrets and arcane scholarship is unparalleled. As unparalleled, in fact, as our inquisitiveness.
Okay.
Curiosity may have killed the cat, poor thing, but it enslaved us
But
imps.
satisfaction brought it back.
No.
Promise of knowledge the demons dangled in front of our eager faces. Yes, well, in hindsight it wasn't, but it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what happened. In return for our fair share
Fair share of demonic knowledge. What's a fair share?
our names in an indestructible book called the Codex, which was to be considered an oath of servitude, a contract of give and take for mutual benefit, and signed out of free will.
Free will in air quotes.
Fools that we were, we readily agreed, and thereby signed our way into slavery. For we had to do everything the demons told us to, and they, in turn, shared very little knowledge with us indeed. Quite so. That's because one day, a particularly clever imp amongst us devised an escape plan.
An escape plan.
To steal the
I'm reading ahead while he's talking. Their logic is flawed.
claim on us, for without the proof of the Codex, the contract between us would be broken.
Contract is still a contract.
One night,
Yeah.
as the demons lay sleeping after a most sordid orgy indeed, we stole the Codex and fled from
Oh, he doesn't have to talk a lot.
Well, he's an imp. They all do.
For our masters swore they'd return the Codex to Nemesis so they can claim our servitude once more.
Oh god, are these guys like the time bandits of the imp world?
Oh my word.
So all we do is run and hide ad nauseam. Eternal fugitives are we. Well, aren't you going to lead through? Kind of got lost, to tell you the truth. That's what happens after generations of flight. Things get misplaced. Wherever that bloody book may be, up until now, the demons still haven't found it. So, it's there. Only a matter of time until they do, though. Unless, of course, time ends first. Wouldn't that be a stroke of luck?
Hey, do you think they're trying to destroy space and time?
Could be. Right, I'm just trading with him.
Okay.
Are we near a event? Well, aren't you going to leap through? Who knows?
Because I can totally attack him.
Ah, dear Starstone commanders, I do apologize for the...
Zigzax has just started talking to me. When you're done, I'll wait until you're finished with trading before I carry on talking to him further.
Okay, listening.
That's right. These red little blighters appeared as out of nowhere when another one of the portals became active. God, 700. Thing I can't stand.
There's a discrepancy in the...
Oh, I know, but really, they're zany, they're exasperating. They
Okay,
wouldn't
tell me a bit more about this band of Zigzaxes.
I'm not one of them. Not one of those exiles that were slaves to demons and their own inadequacies. But talk to them if you must hear their history.
Have done.
I haven't.
Okay.
What I need is the sound of a symphony, a whiff and a swig of old tasty wine, and a
Shelter from the imps. Okay, to the Hall of Darkness.
Awesome.
I sense an eerie presence here.
Yes. Like creepy crawlies down the spine. Demons.
Oh! Oh!
I'm listening.
Room by room you encroach upon this territory, willfully torn.
Also, there's Moloch further down. There's like a ghost thing.
No, you do disappoint.
You excruciate.
More harmful still. You excruciate beyond all thinkable bearing.
He sounds a bit like a masochist.
Mm-hmm.
Eternal gratitude. The acknowledgement of the void. So why do you fight us? Why do you stand against the promise of oblivion?
Actually, I'm kind of with the tribe here.
You did your duty long, long ago. Do not undo what had to be done.
Sure, I agree.
I wonder what he meant by that.
I did my duty.
Why we
Hashtag Doctor Who.
those that long for the end of time.
Well,
Should I save?
this looks a little bit intimidating.
Oh, there's a book here. An ancient diary. I'll read that first.
Sounds
My
like a good
friend
plan.
and ally. My burden is insurmountable, it seems, and I have no one to share it with but you. Isn't that a strange thing? I have it all. I am a ruler of worlds, and yet it means so very little to me, if anything at all. I cannot seem to stop thinking about her. I see her fall over and over. I see it strike her down. It saw an opening and it struck so very quickly. Because of us. We feared, and so we failed her. Yet never have we said these words aloud. Has the time come?
Moloch is quite immune to everything. Except Tenebrium.
I'm talking to him.
Okay, I can listen in. There we go. Okay.
But you change quite considerably, I see. Yes, the divine is but a glimmer in the farthest reaches of your gaze. Well, perhaps I can help you.
Upgrades?
Or to be a bit stronger of arm,
Ooh.
a bit quicker of wit after all. And we are all counting on you, sir. Yourself redone, of course.
Ooh.
Is reorganized into something simply better.
Ooh. I'm thinking I'd like to improve my primary attributes.
I hope it does it for both of us.
I'd like to help you, my friend. But unless you've a mark of ability to spare, no deal can be struck.
Aww. I'd like to find some ability points.
I'd quite like to help you, my friend.
Ah!
Unless you've got a mark of talent to spare, no deal can be struck.
I'd like to boost my reputation.
Butcher giving you dirty looks. Beggars spitting at your feet. I can certainly help you with that. But you'll
Ooh.
something in return.
Why can't we trade reputation for primary stats? I
Yeah.
don't care if people hate
Let's
us.
change the subject. I'd like to redistribute my talents, abilities, and primary attributes.
Quite the undertaking. Yet, wrenching such information from your every limb and organ won't be easy, my friend.
It's only 1,000.
No, this task
I've got like 35,000.
price
You know what? Tell me about yourself.
will hardly serve you. What's far more relevant is what I see in you. Quite crucial, your survival, isn't it? And you do seem such a reasonable sort to boot.
I suppose this is a good point to review your character and see if you're happy with how
Yes.
you've progressed them.
I'll take my leave. Yeah, I'm actually okay with how my character is built at the moment.
Yeah, me too.
But it's something that we can consider perhaps off camera about whether or not we've got the ideal for the situation that we've put ourselves in, you know?
I don't care so much about the ideal. Sicario is going to face all comers with his bow. And our log was updated from that.
We met a demon named Moloch who offered us several deals too good to refuse. If we're willing to pay his price, the end of time now seems to be a homestead for a band of runaway imps too. Yeah, that's
It's accurate.
I really need you both to be here. Much depends on the
Zigzags is going to talk.
Yeah, I'm coming up. I was able to listen in because I was close enough for that, but not close enough for you to actually talk to him.
You know what, Gray? Jokes. Oh, I'm gonna
Take a look. All your work has
Oh my word, yeah, because we got 2 Starstones, didn't we?
Starstone you discovered has given the Weaver just what she needed to mend another portion of the tapestry.
Well,
What's that, Zigzags? We've been gone for months and lots has happened.
It's definitely an episode for exposition.
History awaits us. Another piece of your story is ours to discover. Oh, how very thrilling.
I think the Zigzags has styled himself after Gilbert Gottfried.
For
No,
millennia,
I'd prefer that.
Fox was flanked by the
Another
two
cutscene.
devoted guardians.
Lovely.
But Astarte's playmate, a creature called the Trife, turned her attention to the forbidden box. I may know a way to destroy what's inside, hissed the scheming creature. Together, we can set the guardians free.
They seem fine. Don't
Yeah.
meddle.
And we can have a look
That's a bit of a
together.
flirtful expression as well. I mean,
Astarte
with a
trusted
crow?
What, from the crow thing?
Yeah, well,
pitied the guardians and welcomed a chance to free them.
Everyone stands like that. That's normal.
and hair moves like that.
Whispered into the ear of one.
Ah, see, what you can't... Right, turn your head 45 degrees to the left.
Chance at freedom.
They're stood on a slope.
Okay.
She asked the other. Look, your companion is free already. The guardians, unaccustomed to such attention, started. She had planted a seed of curiosity within them, rekindled a desire that had, for eons, lain dormant.
It's your fault. You're crying.
Slowly, they glanced at one another, and the Trife's trap was sprung.
Haha, they're like the creatures from Doctor Who. They stare at each other and turn to stone.
Weeping angels.
I'm going to go with air being the most useful for Jahan, I think.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Oh, the statue's talking to me again. He's asking which portal to open.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. That we were seduced, then tricked into neglecting our duty for the briefest of moments.
Tricked, seduced, excuses for failure. It was our duty to guard the box, and we faltered.
You know what? I'm massively proud.
Indeed. But perhaps it isn't too late to set right what we've wronged.
Let's go to the Hall of Wind. Harp.
This place is positively brimming with the surge of storm and lightning.
It's quite loud!
It is surprisingly loud.
They could have gotten away
Ooh.
with...
Astarte?
Oh, hello, Astarte. Yep.
Sight of your growth, both in power and in prowess. And yet I cannot help but wonder,
I am listening in, by the way.
will you craft yourselves once more into the warriors that you were?
Yeah. I'm not sure if we should really trust her at all.
Definitely not.
Would perish with a broken way
I mean, she's got horns.
their mother's milk to suckle.
And she's talking about suckling.
Like children, weren't you? As are we all in the eyes of the gods. And yet they set an impossible task before you, then blamed you.
You set the task.
Actually,
Well,
she made us fail.
Yeah, but still.
How lacking in compassion.
I do feel like a child. dark about so many things.
I guess we'll have to find more starstone.
Alright, I'm going to go for the ancient diary at the end. So, my fellow general, you cling to power. I cling to my newfound freedom. But neither of us is free. The memory of her keeps us shackled. Let us meet and talk about the Guardians. Perhaps there is a chance of redemption still.
Alright, I shall talk to Aeoletet.
Now, because I didn't hear that, I'm really hoping it was like la-dee-dee, la-dee-da.
No. It was la-da-da, la-dee-da.
Aw.
Do-do-do.
Oh my. Hello. Forgive me, but you startled me.
Yes, because we snuck up.
In the clouds.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, me? Sorry. I was just thinking about what it would be like if humans ate with their noses instead of their mouths.
I like her.
Of course.
Can we take her with us?
Anyway, what were you asking?
She's a bit of an airhead. You can't see, but I'm like biting my fist.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I saw how breezy and blowy you'd made this place. I thought it'd be the perfect place to clear my head. But not to worry. I'll earn my keep. My stock of air spells will blow your socks off.
Well, come on then, take my breath away.
Yes. Snort that spaghetti. Oh.
He's still thinking about the food thing.
To learn to gust with the best of them, would you?
I can already gust with the best of them, I'll have you know.
Right, she's got some air essences. She's got air skill books. She's also got scoundrel skill books and storm aerithid stuff. So, knock your socks off.
Alright. So... Daggers drawn requires a dagger. Wind up toy, we already know that. Walk in shadows
Oh, it's
already.
so loud here.
Cloak and dagger, what does that do? Oh, smoke screen. Coup de grace needs a dagger. Winged feet. Crawling infestation, already know that. Become air, already know that. Right, let's change over to Jason Momoa. Chain lightning, we don't know that, but it's a master spell, and I think we've probably... Oh wait, do we not? We don't know chain lightning. Shock horror.
Because I really have to know what this does. I'm just gonna smash a pot.
I could learn.
No, I can't smash a pot. That's a shame.
Ooh,
I could smash Jahan or Sicario.
Okay, so I am actually going to get some useful spells.
Good.
So-
Maybe you'll be able to electrocute the enemy rather than me for a change.
God no, no. So we're going to get chain lightning. We're going to get invisibility. Just the one of them. Make invisible. No, the swap. No. Create a lightning storm that randomly picks 8 to 10 targets. That sounds exactly like my kind of spell.
No! That sounds like the worst thing.
100% chance to set stun status for a turn. Brilliant.
Oh god.
No, I'm gonna leave
How
it.
quickly can I get immune to stun? That's what I want to know.
You just need those rubber boots, don't you?
I mean, I've already had to put 4 levels into bodybuilding to get a 60% status resistance, and it's still not enough. Also, it doesn't affect stun by the look of it. Man, it's willpower for stun. Ah, bollocks.
Yeah, things you learn when you've been playing for a while.
Yes. Should I put a point into willpower just to get an extra 15% stun resist?
I'll keep that, and I'll just even that out with money, I think. Right, let's take my leave. Right. Sent to Jason Momoa, sent to Jason Momoa, sent to Jason Momoa. So we'll learn Make Invisible first, which means we can't learn Chain Lightning because we can only have one master skill at the moment. We will learn.
This is why I just bought what I could definitely learn at the moment.
Yeah, but it does mean I can turn any member of the party invisible now.
Woohoo! That is useful.
So buying actually useful skills for a change.
Should we go speak to the Weaver?
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of been trying to get across there for the entire episode. Oh my god, these imps are following you.
Oh god. My army of goons. I have met with Leandra in the realm of Hyberheim. She is using the Starstones to create Bloodstone. Are you listening in, by the way?
No, I'm just in the area now. Now I am.
Okay.
Leandra. She desires to be Mother of the Void, but you have the power to undo her born-in-blood litter. Though they be baptized in blood, you can cleanse the Starstones still, and use them to thwart their grim...
Yeah, we kind of basically suck the blood out of them every time we go near, so...
Threads I weave and tales I see. All will I tell. Moloch, I know of him. He has a kind soul.
Mm-hmm.
As far as kindness has least to dwell within the confines of a demon's body. He is kind in the...
Okay, that's fair enough.
Not always was he so, no. He was true to his vicious nature. But during the Great War on Chaos, he, supposedly immortal, found himself on his back, with your sword halfway down his throat.
Waggles eyebrows.
Take it. Take it.
Fear in his eyes. The incomprehensibility of death and defeat. And so you took pity on him. She is a creature of both
Elemental
and destruction. She is the summer breeze and the thunderstorm both. Once, at your command, she would drive away the rain clouds and usher in the spring. At other times, she would gather them above your enemy and send shattering strokes of lightning down along their shattering spine.
That sounds like me.
The tapestry tells me all it can. And I know he knows you. This aspect of fire served you, and he stood by your side on battlefields large as cities.
I'm just going to ask her about all the rooms slowly.
Yeah.
Beyond comprehension, the son of frost, how mighty he was, a giant that lived for war. He and the aspect of fire overcome the dark that was spreading.
Fair enough.
The threads tell me that once... Oh, how many eons lie hidden in so small a word. Once, you strode across that hall in shining armor, a sovereign to all who beheld your might. I can clearly read that armies you have led, demons and dragons you have conquered, that you have ascended.
Mm-hmm.
Very cryptic.
That you stand before me a human, immortal. How far has your soul fled from the being it used to be? New threads. More threads we need.
She's a bit addicted, isn't she?
He is the instigator. He is the beginning of all ends.
Birth father.
Of death and void. Be wary of him. I know not what is fear, and yet, afore him, I tremble.
Well, he ain't any god box.
History is shrouded in darkness. She is more than a woman, though less than a goddess. She knows.
I have trouble keeping all of the players on this board in my head.
This is why we have a log.
Can the answer be anything but you? The thread said duty. Never did you waver from your duty, never? I cannot be certain. Perhaps her story is the story of 1,000 tales. She has traveled the celestial sphere that is Rivellon. Once upon a time, her favorite words. She was of incalculable importance during the wars against the Void God. Wherever they hid, she found them. What plans they thought most secret, she knew them. Teller of secrets is her title.
So she's Littlefinger.
Yeah,
Kind of.
And I shall answer, if I can.
Okay, take my leave. Right, and after this incredibly text-heavy, speech-heavy,
Cutscene-heavy.
and just walking around shopping-heavy episode, I'm afraid we've run out of time for this one. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as we have and will be joining us for the next. Remember to like these videos if you like them, and subscribe to our channels if you've not already. And we'll see you next time for some more Divinity Original Sin.
We'll see you soon.